Hello everyone, welcome to Screen Wars. This is Utsav.
This is Rahul.
And today we are here to finally talk about Jordan Peele's next venture, Us.
Yeah.
So we've been looking forward to this film for a long time. Ever since Get Out, he really made his mark as a
very new and very original director.
Yeah.
And one coming from a comedy background. What is it with comedy directors? I mean, with the Russos and now Jordan Peele.
And John Krasinski.
He was also with A Quiet Place. So, and it's been almost 2 years since Get Out. And so it's finally here. The hype has been really high for this movie, and it's really tracking well also. Like, a lot of people are going to watch the movie.
Yeah, it made a lot of money, and we're very happy that it's making its money, because before we get into what we thought, please go out. We are saying it's a great film.
We recommend the movie.
Please, because we want to see more original content from Jordan Peele. Jordan Peele, you are absolutely a genius. He's like a mixture of Shyamalan, a mixture of Spielberg, he's a mixture of, even Denis to an extent.
It's no surprise that he's been called the new
modern day Hitchcock.
And you can really see a lot of influences from his work in his movies with Cut Out and now Us. And I mean, that guy, and the way he mixes comedy and horror
together
is just so amazingly beautiful.
It's masterful. It stars Lupita Nyong'o, Winston Duke, and a couple of other characters. And then the story is basically about a black family who go on a vacation to their vacation home. And what happens is that one night they are visited by their doppelgängers. Don't worry, it's not spoiler.
We're not gonna spoil it, come on.
and some really horrific shit unravels from that. So that's pretty much the story.
That's the basic concept.
The film really goes in a completely wacky different direction. Like what I was talking to him about Us and Get Out is that these are really two incomparable films. It's like Sixth Sense and Unbreakable with Shyamalan. They're two completely different films.
A lot of people coming out from Us are comparing it with Get Out, and I think that's unfair to both of these movies because they're both completely different movies. Yes, they have similar elements, but that shouldn't detract from your viewing experience of each of these movies.
Get Out is a much more tighter, smaller story. Us, not gonna say because this is the non-spoiler review. And in the spoiler review, we're gonna go much more detail into that. And so now let's talk about the stars. Lupita Nyong'o.
Someone get her Oscar nomination this year, please.
I could not believe that this is her first film as a leading role.
Actress.
That's so like crime. And last year my favorite performance was Toni Collette from Hereditary.
Sadly she didn't get any recognition. Like they gave her some it's not like they didn't know about her role or anything, but ultimately it didn't work out. But I really want Lupita to get the recognition she deserves for this movie.
Lupita better get nominated. We saw the film last night. I slept and I had a nightmare of Lupita Nyong'o. I've never had nightmares for a horror film. It's the first time it's happened to me, and she is magnificent in this role. Winston Duke is absolutely hilarious in this movie. He's amazing.
He's got the best comedic timing ever.
Absolutely.
And it works in the Jordan Peele style of comedy, which is to address the horrific situation they're in and make fun of it, but it never takes you out of the movie.
It never feels disbalanced at all. Which most people do. Jordan Peele, he's a master at balancing that. So the two kids, Wright Joseph and Alex, I can't remember his last name. These two kids were incredible. And you really have to give it to Peele and the kids of what he can pull out of these kids and these actors. It's really something completely different. So the visuals of this movie is, again, like Get Out, metaphors throughout the film. Every single shot.
It's a really good movie for a rewatch. There's a lot of hints and references. There's a lot of references to a lot of classics that Jordan Peele has admitted.
Jaws.
Stanley Kubrick's works. There's a lot of other works that has inspired this movie, and you can see that clearly. If you're a film buff, you can notice some of those. Let's get into what we like about the movie, because we've already stated that yes, we recommend this movie. Go check it out, then come back and watch this review again. But okay, let's get into what we liked. Lupita Nyong'o and everyone else, every supporting member, even some other smaller cast members who had smaller roles, like the
white people.
Yeah, the white people, yeah, they have some roles.
Yeah.
The white people. Yeah.
Yeah. So the film is about a black family, and there's also the people that they are with, which is the white family.
Yeah.
And so they are also absolutely amazing. So in their family, they have 2 daughters which are twins. They were also amazing.
They were also really good. They had very less to do, but what they had was really, it really worked well. This movie is chock full of so many different elements. Like on the surface, it appears like a slasher horror kind of a movie. But in true Jordan Peele style, it has a lot of different elements that you will not see coming. And this, like, Get Out is ultimately more social, and also the story is very personal. It's a very, like, it revolves around that one particular family, right? But this movie starts out like that. It's about this only family, but then it goes into something beyond.
Yeah, it really broadens. So we have that, and then one of my favorite aspects of the film is the score.
Yeah.
The score is brilliant. I cannot
You went home and just listened to it?
Yeah, after the film I went home, I opened Apple Music, and I'm listening to that score again and again.
It's really unnerving, and the song they use in the trailers, I got five. That one, they use it in the movie. It's not just edited for the trailer.
And they even make a remix of it. They slow it down, and they also make a very horrifying, terrifying version of that song.
It's got some meaning, and it's got some it's got some importance in the movie itself, and that's what I really like. I don't like when, like, movies, for their marketing, they use some stuff and it's not in the final movie, but here everything is there, and every frame, every song, every dialogue, everything has a purpose.
And I cannot wait to see what else Jordan Peele can do with this genre, because he's really doing very well with the horror genre, and horror has been recently bought back by James Wan.
Yeah,
he got it into the mainstream.
The Conjuring movies.
Films, and then it went to all the Annabelle films.
Annabelle, and Get Out, and then the last year's Quiet Place.
Hereditary. And even the Netflix show of
Haunting of Hill House.
Yeah, Haunting of Hill House.
Yeah.
And so even Mike Flanagan, even he's also bringing Mike Flanagan. He's getting horror back. But I'm really excited to see what Jordan can do next, because he's really just putting layers upon layers upon layers in every single shot of his film. There's a message in every single thing.
There are a lot of shots, especially to the starts of the movie, the prologue, so to say, and you think, why are these shots, why is it so stretched out? Because he likes to play with tension in this movie a lot, and there are certain scenes which seem like they keep going on, and you feel like in any other movie it would be a wasted screen time, but here it's paid off later towards the conclusion of the movie, and like that's when you realize the genius of it.
The film is going to ask you to be patient. Give the film a chance. Where you feel it's dragging, there is a payoff to it. So when you're watching the film, give it your time. All right, just have the patience, and trust me, you will be rewarded. Another film that did that for me, which I remember, is Split.
Split also.
Split did that a lot.
You have to go along for the ride with it, and there are moments in that movie, and there are moments in this movie also, where you might just stop and cherry pick out some things and nitpick, but it does cover up by the end of it.
Absolutely.
Like if you're willing to go for the ride, you're gonna enjoy the ride.
The editing is cut to cut. It is perfect. And the pacing is also, like how we said that you have to be patient with the film. So the film in hindsight is perfectly paced.
But while watching it, there were a few moments where it felt like it was dragging along.
So this is one of those movies where you see the film the second time, it's a completely different film. So it's 2 experiences, and that is something that you cannot ask for more. Like, you need more movies like that. So I think that's pretty much what we feel and what we can say about us right now in this short video.
We're gonna get into spoilers later on. There's gonna be another video. Neil is gonna join us for the spoiler review also. So yes, Neil, you're gonna join us for the spoiler review.
So I haven't got my letter of termination yet.
You won't be getting it, dude. You're coming back. Don't worry.
So what we rate this film, for me, Get Out was brilliant, but for this, out of 5, I'm gonna say definitely a 4.5.
Yeah, I'm ballparking around that same area, 4.5 ish. I still am reserved about the ending. I'll get into the spoiler reviews there, but I'll have to think about it a bit. And that's the good part of this movie. It promotes a lot of discussion. It is one of those movies which you're gonna watch with your friends and then discuss, like pull an all-nighter just discussing the whole movie about. So yeah, I'll be rating, let's say, I'll give it 4 right now. For now, it might change in the spoiler review.
Yeah, so I think that's pretty much what we can say. Yeah. And if you liked what you saw, please consider hitting the subscribe button and the notification bell. It helps us out a lot. We are a new channel.
Yeah.
So the next video is gonna be the spoiler review. And what else do we have lined up?
Shazam,
yeah. Shazam also we have lined up.
On 5th. That's coming like next
week.
Next week only. Next week. That's 5th.
Yeah, that's next week. So that's pretty much it. So hit the like button, smash the like button, and we love reading comments. Thank you so much for watching. Yeah. If you subscribe, become a screen warrior. That's our tagline, screen warrior. And if anything else, just write something nice. Alright, we love hearing from you guys. So thank you so much for watching.
Thank you for watching.
And keep on slaying.